and welcome to the channel. This is the first Sunday of 2024 that I will be posting a video on. So since Sunday is my longer video, I just thought I would come on here today and we would go over the plans that I have for 2024. So grab a cup of tea and let's get started. I am going to be using my new JI Colourist 2024 coloring planner and YouTube thing. This is the one that I made myself using some supplies that I already had at home, and that is where we're going to start. So we've got January underway already. So we are today. Just to let you know, I still plan on doing videos Wednesdays and Sundays for sure, but I will be sprinkling in other videos as needed, such as on Friday we had the Coloring Roulette episode number 6. So sometimes videos work better on certain days, so I will sprinkle those in, but I will always have a video on Wednesday and Sunday unless I notify you otherwise. So that's what the monthly sheet looks like. We've got group buddy colors. I already have 5 for set up for January, so my buddy color roster is full for the month, but I will be accepting buddy colors for February, which is here. So let's pop on over to my books. So books to touch are books that have 0 colored pages in them so far. And since I don't really have very many, I actually had to add 2 books that were brand new. And in fact, this one's only a month old as well, these 2. So the only book that's actually older than 1 year is this Jane Mayday Nature's Sweet Moments. And I got that as a gift last December. So I have 5 on the list for this year as books to touch, and I don't think that that's going to be a problem. And then I will have, again, no books in my stash that haven't been touched. So this books to touch isn't really, I guess, a huge incentive on my channel, although I know some people that have huge line art museums, it is a task. So I have kept it on here for this year, but next year I may just drop this off altogether. Books to complete, however, is something I do continue to do. And in fact, in January, I have already completed the Frogs and Friends edition number 1 by Chris Rainiak. I am not going to post a flip through of that book yet, though. I'm going to wait till Amanda Colors channel has finished off their book, and then I will post my flip through. I want everybody else to be able to finish the book first before I post that. So that will come out sometime probably in February. 4 books that I would like to work on to complete at some point, not necessarily in 2024, although that would be awesome, are the books, and I will show you them. The first one is Rory Dobner's The Ink House, which actually, as everyone knows, is actually not a coloring book, but it is a hardbound storybook with beautiful illustrations. I have currently 34 pages left. Once I have selected a book to finish, I do create these little tags with a countdown with the numbers on them, so I can mark them off every time I complete a page, and just helps me keep focused on that. So I have been using mainly watercolor or water-based mediums in this book, and it's turning out really well so far. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. So I do want to complete this book. I know that there are lots of YouTube people out there doing this book, so if there is anybody that would like to do a buddy color in the book in 2024, by all means tag me on Instagram or in the comments below, and we will try and set something up, because I do want to get that done. I have 34 pages left. The next book, I have quite a few Lulu Mayo books, and before I buy any more, and she just has a new one that's out called Baby Animals, and while it does look super cute, I did not buy her last couple of books because I would like to at least finish one before I buy any more. And so I have quite a few pages done in A Million Cute Animals, and I did enjoy it. And it does, this one covers a lot of different animals, so I figured that I would be able to probably get more pages done in this book and get it complete. So I would like to work on this book. So when I did my counting tag, I have 49 pages left in this book, including the title page. And I counted these as 2 pages as well. So anywhere in the book that you can color, I counted as a page. So there are 49 left. And if you have this book and want to color along, I probably will also do a color along in the channel at some point. So that is on my list. Peter Rabbit, which was holdover from last year. It is a huge size book. It's by Beatrix Potter and illustrated by Charles Stantor. And I started this book a long time ago, and I was using Polychromos pencils in it, and I like how it's turning out, but I would like it. The pictures are really, really huge. The paper is okay, not super great, but it's also already falling apart. So the binding wasn't that great. So I'm going to have to figure out something, because I would like to complete this book and pass it on to as a storybook to a grandchild at some point. So I have 7 pages left in the book, and yeah. So we are going to definitely get back to it and get work done. There are pictures, kind of vintagey looking pictures, both in the front and the back. So if you don't have an idea, you can get your color inspiration from here. And I did use some of that, at least for the rabbit, so that the rabbit looked the same, was wearing the same clothes and stuff. So again, last year it was on my list. I had 7 pages. I have not touched it at all. I do plan on using some Inktenses in this book this year though, so let's cross our fingers that we can get that done. My last book on the so far on here is, and I've left room to add more later on in the year if I find a book I'm really enjoying and want to finish off. But for now, we're just got 4, and that is The Mouse Guard. And I just love the paper in this book. I love the illustrations. I've been using, again, mostly watercolor mediums and watercolor pencils and graphitin pencils in this book. So it takes the paper really well. And I do have a disc bound. I did change the discs from, I had some other non-Happy Planner discs in there. I did change them, and the book is opening and closing so much easier. So yeah, the discs really do matter. So in this book I have 76 pages left, and I can see myself finishing this book. Again, maybe not this year, because 76 pages is a lot. I would have to do a couple a month in order to get that done. Well, probably 3 or 4 a month to get that done. So it is on here, and we'll just keep continuing on. Goals, right now I only have one goal, and that's to get to 2,000 subscribers. That's going to be probably sometime in this January, which is awesome. I will have to think about what kind of giveaway or something I can do on the channel to celebrate that milestone. And then after that, I really, have no major goals subscriber wise. I would like to, I have started a coloring checklist challenge with Cindy, who is a buddy color person on my channel, as well as a subscriber. So hi to Cindy. We have decided to do last year's coloring checklist challenge, which is a color by YouTube channel, Color and Chat with Sammy. So I will link her channel below. And I'm just using the 23-24 coloring checklist because I didn't even know about it until Cindy told me about it recently. And it is 50 different prompts or challenges. So there's 3 pages, there's 50 different challenges to cover. And it's just going to be something that Cindy and I do over the full year. So as with our buddy coloring, we'll also be completing those challenges. And it's just something fun and interesting to do on our own. And it doesn't have to always be channel related. So I think that that's part of something fun to do. Video plans. I have 2 new monthly series that I want to talk about. So let me grab some information. I guess if I had to pick one word for the year to describe what I want for my channel, and that is grow and learn. And so I thought about what I kind of would like to learn how to color better and do more often. I would like to do animals more often and work on that. I would also like to work on gemstones. And so I thought, what better way to do that as a monthly series than pick zodiac animals. So each month I will do the zodiac animal for that month. So example, Capricorn is in January, and I had no idea that Capricorn was a sea goat, which is a half goat, half fish, which surprise to me. Never heard of a sea goat before. So I will be doing a video on the sea goat, and I will be coloring this page. Now, I'm not sure that I'm going to be doing a hashtag, but I probably will. And if I have decided on the hashtag, it will be in that first video for the sea goat. I also want to get better at gemstones, and I've loved coloring gemstones, and I did an awful lot of gemstones when we were doing the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So I had bought this book a long time ago. It was printed in 2016. It's by Cynthia Clouter, not sure. And so I've got a lot of 2016, 2019, 2017, 2018, like my early gem work. But I also have a bunch of pages left in here. So what I thought I would do is use this as a practice book. So it's Gems Volume 2. And I would use this as a practice book. I also have reference information from Coloring Bliss. And it's just planning on using these kind of as practice pages. So just different shapes. And what I plan on doing is every month, following the birth month for the gemstone for the birth month, I will learn to color different gems. So January is a garnet. So I will go over some facts about the garnet. I will show some pictures of garnets, and then I will color a garnet on the practice sheet. And then if I can find, there are lots of stones in, say, Hannah Carlson books, and I never color in her books. So I thought that would be a good way to get back and color in her books and do some of those gemstones in there. So I may not complete the whole Hannah Carlson page in the video, but I will be doing at minimum the gemstone. So for January it's garnet, for February it's amethyst, for March it's aquamarine, and that'll go through. I will throw in some bonus gems, like there's onyx and bloodstone and citrine and agate. There's a lot of gemstones out there that are not covered in the birthstones, but I thought that the birthstones at least was a good place to start. So those are 2 items. I also, 2024 is the year of the Olympics, both regular Olympics and the Paralympics. They are happening in the summer, and it is in Paris, France. So every time I watch the Olympics, I see all these beautiful flags from hundreds of countries, and I've never seen the flags before. I don't recognize the flags. So what I thought I would like to do is learn a little bit more about the different flags around the world. And so I have actually purchased a coloring book, and I will insert a picture here. and it is coming from Amazon, so it is not yet here for this video, unfortunately. But I plan on coloring a bunch of the flags. There I think are 250 flags in there. So when I do a flag video, it will be of a variety of countries. So there'll be many flags in that one. And hopefully we'll learn a little bit more about each country. Even if we learn as simple as the capital for that country, or the the language that they speak in that country, but something to expand our horizons a little bit, and while we're still coloring. So those new plans. Every Wednesday I have decided to call it Wacky Wednesday or Whimsical Wednesday, and we are going to be coloring something that starts with a W, or do something that starts with a W. So that could mean we're going to do a whale, or a worm, or a woman with wavy hair, a woolly sheep, a wicker basket. There's just so many things that start with W that we can do, including Wreck This Journal. I have done 2 Wreck This Journal episodes last year. We started kind of simple, and we got a little bit more extreme throughout our endeavors. So I want to get back to that Wreck This Journal, and so those would be on a Wednesday, probably not more than one every couple of months, but I will be doing that. And in fact, next week's Wednesday video will be a Wreck This Journal, so look out for that. The other type of videos that I am planning for the channel, let's just flip back here. We will be having Coloring Roulette Challenge, and everybody is familiar with the Coloring Roulette game that Color with Claire started last year, and I have been doing it with Disney Meg's Coloring, and that was last Friday's video. We still will be having Awareness Day videos, discussion cards. I ran out of our table topics, so we completed all of these table topics last year. So I have gone ahead and ordered another set, and in fact there were 3 different smaller sets, and those are coming from Amazon. It is the year of the dragon, so we will be doing some dragon pictures this year. There's also something called art dice, and on Amazon Canada it's like $54, so very expensive. On the States it's $20. So when I travel to the States next, if you want me to pick those up and try those on the channel, then let me know. And the last thing that we're going to be doing are altered pages, but that will not be a monthly series like it was last year, where I tried to do a monthly altered page every month. Altered pages take quite a bit of planning and thought and thinking outside the box, and we've already got a bunch of other stuff on the go. So if I find a page that really screams to me that I want to do something unique, then we will do that. But otherwise, I'll just let you look at this for something to look at. Otherwise, we will not be doing those monthly. Let's see what else. Mention buddy colors. That's about it, I think. We've probably talked long enough. Really excited for next year. Lots of plans. If there is something you want to see in particular, or a supply that you know that I own that you would like me to see use, drop a comment. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of purchasing. That's not really my channel's goal. I do like to use up my stash, shop my stash, so we will be doing that. But there's lots of stuff here in my home that I need to get to and I want to use up. I am going to be learning how to do landscape with gouache, so I will show you my completed pages, the progress that I'm making. I am brand new to this, so I ask you to be kind, but I will include that because I do include all of my craft and creative items at the monthly page, but I will not be doing a gouache color with me type of video, at least not at this point. All right, that's it for today. I hope you're having a colorful and creative week. I hope you get some rest in today, being Sunday, and you have a fabulous week coming up. Until Wednesday, take care. Bye-bye.